Hey guys, welcome back to the Sonic Historical Marathon, my celebration for Sonic's 25th anniversary, playing through almost every game from Sonic 1 to Sonic Lost World. Today we're covering Sonic Heroes, Sonic Advance 3, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Sonic Rush. All those three beginning games I'm not really too crazy about, but then we get to end with Sonic Rush, so it's gonna be fine. Just stick through it, get to Sonic Rush, you'll be good.
And this is Sonic Heroes, the game that came after Sonic Adventure 2, and it was an interesting follow-up. It certainly did not have the same feel as the Adventure era. I know this is often grouped into the Adventure era, like with Generations, although with that it's called the Dreamcast era. It's an alright game. I played it a lot as a kid, and it was one of my more recent childhood games. Like, I grew up with Adventure and Adventure 2, but I got this when I was a little older, and I started to kind of get annoyed with this game. It was kind of difficult for my little, however old I was, brain and gaming skills. Okay, so for Sonic Heroes, for the sake of the marathon, I'm just going to be covering Team Sonic's story. But yeah, the whole, one of the whole selling points of this game was that there were 4 teams to play as. Now, you play through the same levels, slightly different. Team Dark is basically the hard mode. Well, okay, Team Sonic's normal mode, Team Dark is basically the hard mode, Team Rose is easy, and Team Chaotix is just its own little thing, like with specific missions for each level. And now would be a good time to note that I'm playing this on, well, I'm playing it on a Wii, but I'm playing the GameCube version. And the GameCube version is basically the best version, at least between this and the PS2. I haven't played the Xbox version. Actually, right back at the menu, where it goes, let's blast through with Sonic speed. Okay, alright. It actually always cut Knuckles off in the PS2 version. It would be, alright! And then it would just end. But yeah, the PS2 version has really long loading times, and overall the GameCube is just a lot better when it comes to Sonic Heroes. Also, apparently Eggman can print GIFs on his computer now. I've always thought the cutscenes in this game have a really, weird look to them. Both the rendered cutscenes and the in-game cutscenes. They just, I don't know. The rendered cutscenes have a stranger look to them, I think. But, yeah, so this is Sonic Heroes. As you can see, I'm playing with 3 characters. That is another big gimmick of this game, is that you can switch between characters, like so. At those gates, it'll just do it for you automatically, but you see those buttons between, or next to the other characters, you can switch to them at any time. And this is, this game and Shadow the Hedgehog used an engine. They used the same engine. I can't remember what it's called at this time. But, I believe it was only used for this and Shadow, and you can totally see, because Shadow used, the same exact graphics as, Sonic Heroes. And yeah, I have never really been that big a fan of Sonic Heroes. Even as a kid, I did play it a lot, but I didn't necessarily like it a whole lot. Yeah, I know a lot of people like this game, and I know a lot of people are actually also indifferent to this game. Something this game also has that I've never liked is that the levels are just so fucking long. They don't know when to just fucking stop. It's the first level, and it's already 3.5 minutes, and that's, that's kind of a lot. I realize it wants to show me, this is how the game works, and here are obstacles that only certain characters can overcome, but it's just so long, and it's too long, honestly. I've never, felt 100% about this game. I never really entirely know what it's throwing at me, or, how it's working. Do you get what I mean with that? There are just some games you play, and you're like, yeah, this is fun, but I'm not entirely sure how it works right now, and right here. If you get into the canon with the power character, you can shoot characters individually. Also, Sonic doesn't really have a spin dash in this. He just has, this weird dash thing. I guess you could call it a spin dash, but it's not really. Because when you think spin dash, you think charging up and letting go at your leisure, but Sonic just dashes forward. Here, I'll show you. He just goes like that. And I've never really found that to be extremely useful. Do you see what I mean here? 5 minutes of this level, and it's not even 100% over yet. I'm almost at the end, though. And I'm playing pretty moderately. So yeah, as you can kind of see, this game works kind of like having zones and acts. It's not called that, but obviously this level looks very similar to what we just played, Seaside Hill. So I like to think of it as like this is the same zone, but this is Act 2 of that, the ocean zone or whatever. And yeah, it's like that for all the levels, and I think that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, this game is pretty nostalgic for me, and I know people might give me shit for liking SA2 so much because I grew up with it, but I kind of grew up with this game too, and I also grew up with Adventure, and I don't like those games nearly as much as I did as a kid. So, you know, my opinion has changed, and I actually think I like SA2. Oh, no! Okay, ooh. I think I like SA2 more now than I did as a kid. Actually, I can definitely say that's the case. I think the in-game cutscenes look better than the rendered cutscenes, because in the rendered cutscenes it has like this weird animation, and it's kind of like jittery. I don't really know how to describe it. One of the gripes I have about Sonic Heroes, and I hear this said a lot, and I also hear it defended a lot as well, is that it's just a very slippery game. You know, like you never have as tight of control on the characters as you did in, say, Adventure 2. And I know that's my favorite game, but yeah, it's slippery, and Sonic, his speed is just all over the fucking place. Oh, grinding. Grinding in this game is so not as good as it used to be. It's just like you hold B and you just do little weird tricks. And it's kind of like crouching, although you don't need to press it, and it's just... and the rails are paper thin, and ooh, the enemies take like multiple hits. But I think that's also just really cheap. Like in the past, Sonic could defeat an enemy like right away, like one hit. You know, like it didn't take. He didn't have to get like power-ups to get the hits, and I'm pretty sure this is the only game that's the case. Each enemy has like their own little health bar, and that's kind of just like, ugh, stop. I think now is as good as a time as any as to talk about the music. A lot of people like this soundtrack. I like it. For the longest time, I was just kind of about it. It is a good soundtrack. For the longest time, though, I would pair the music with the memory of playing the game, so I didn't like it as much. Also, I think on several occasions, Jun Senoue has said that this is his favorite soundtrack he worked on, which, I don't know, like, everyone is inclined to have their favorite of their own work. I'm not disputing that at all. I just think it's a little strange that he would say this is his favorite. I would think like something like Adventure would be his favorite. But, you know, I mean, maybe he just had the best time working on this. I don't know. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Sonic Heroes is also riddled with these sections where you just, hey, destroy all the enemies before you can move on, and that's such a cheap way of extending playtime. Like, that's not fun. It's tedious and repetitive, and it gets boring really easily. No one wants to just fight enemies all day, unless you're the Werehog. I mean, the Werehog does that too. I'm not saying Sonic Unleashed is perfect. I know I like Sonic Unleashed a lot. And yeah, Unleashed did that too, and Rush did that actually. Not as frequently, but they did do it. So, you know, that's just, I've never really thought that was a good way of extending gameplay. It's just like, hey, you got here, and now you gotta wait until you can defeat all these fuckers, and then move on. And, you know, like, shut up. Oh look, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Maybe the level should be over by now? Oh boy, my favorite part of the game, the fucking pinball physics. Ooh, so much fun. No, shit. That's what I hate. When you exit the pinball table, not everyone else does. So if you switch, you're just you know, you're just screwed. Bingo! You can get bingo on the... There's bingo on the table, really? Fun is just about to begin. Knuckles, classic bingo fucking expert, loves to play the bingo. No, just take me to the... Why does it bounce me out of the table? Can you imagine if you were at an arcade and you're playing pinball and there's a part of the pinball table that shot the ball onto the floor? Where does this level even, like, exist in Sonic Land? Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, no! Whoa! Oh, it's so stressful. God, no. And the physics and the control, they all suck. Oh, Jesus! That used to be so fucking terrifying to me as a child. No, no, for the love of God. Holy shit, I don't know how I saved myself, but I did. And it's probably, I'm probably jinxing it. Oh no, okay. Woo! Stressful as shit, man. Just fucking kill me now. So, I think that I'm just about done with Sonic Heroes. I know I haven't played a lot, but you know what? It's okay, because Sonic Heroes is not that great of a game. And I know people are gonna fight me on that. They're gonna fight me forever. People are gonna defend this game. Sonic Heroes was good. Sonic Heroes is fine. But you know what? It's too fucking long, and it has no right to be as long as it does. Like, this boss is just endless waves of fighting enemies. Why? Why is that a thing? It's so irritating, and Eggman, fuck you. Do you have rear view mirrors on that thing? That's hilarious. Shit. Alright, one more Team Blast. Thanks for watching Sonic Heroes. Enjoy the next game. This is Sonic Advance 3, and I have never played too much of it. There are a few reasons for that. The biggest one is that I'm honestly not a big fan of Sonic Advance 3. The others are I just never had this game as a kid, and I didn't feel like playing it on an emulator. I mean, I am emulating it now. But, like I said, not a big fan of it, so I never really wanted to. I'm sure if I played this as a kid, I would like it a lot more. Just out of nostalgia. What are the options we got here? Okay... okay, nothing cool. Does every single letter need to, like, pop up on screen? They took the air dash out? Are you serious? Man, Sonic is not as fun to play as anymore. Sonic was like so fucking fun to play as with his air dashes and shit. And now he's just neutered. And like, props to this game for not opening with another Green Hill ripoff. I mean, there is one later in the game, but at least it's not the first level. Okay, so I got that done. So I don't get it. Like, did they think like, oh, the air dash is too cheap. Let's not have that. That's not Sonic. Like, why would they take it out? It was one of the coolest parts about playing as Sonic. And oh, and now the tricks are like delayed. Like it's like I do a trick and then it takes like a second for it to register that I even did a trick. Okay, this is Act 2 of the first level. Why is it so fucking long? That's not how it should be. The first fucking act, I mean the second act of the first level, whatever, it's still the first level, should not be this long. 3 fucking minutes. 3 acts and a boss. 3 complete acts and a boss. Why? God damn it, this game took a simple concept, just beating the level, fighting the boss, and then you're done, and just stretched it and made it like so fucking far, or just so fucking long, and like not even fun. Like, it's not even fun to play. And then it just takes Green Hill's music. It just takes it and just fucking takes it. Oh man, I miss the air dash so much. It's a shame that Advance had to end like this, because this is the worst of the trilogy, honestly. And it's not bad in the sense that it's unplayable. Like, you know, like 06. And why does it back to starting you not moving? It was so cool in Advance too, how it started you like running, you know? But it makes you, it doesn't even, yeah, it starts you without moving, but it makes you like wait for a second before you can even move. Well, I think that is enough of Sonic Advance 3. Yes, oh, perfect. Great ending. Wow. Actually, that was a great ending. I used all my lives. I know there's a lot more to this game. I know there's Chaos Angel and it's supposedly good. Anyway, that's enough. I think I'm done. Let's move on to the next game. Holy fucking shits. Fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. Guys, I am not super thrilled to play this game. Okay, so the gimmick with Shadow the Hedgehog is you can basically, it's like choose your own adventure. There's 3 missions to do each level, and you can do one of them. One of them is neutral, one of them is hero, and one of them is dark. So you can change your fate either way and get all the different endings. Whoa, playing the game. But it's like, you know, in Adventure 2, the slogan of the game was like, choose to save the world or conquer it. But in the end, you ended up saving it, even when you played the dark side. It's the same deal with this. You could choose your own fate and all, but in the end, it's all the same. So it doesn't make a difference. Oh, look who it is! Long time no see! Jason Griffith! Hey! Isn't this like the first game he was in? Shit. Oh my word, the control! No. Oh no! Oh, how do I shoot the gun? Okay, so like I said in Sonic Heroes, Shadow runs on the same engine as Heroes did, but holy fuck, is it so much worse. Oh, Jiminy. Kill the gun soldiers. I don't even really know, I'm not paying attention to what, like, mission I'm going for. I'll probably just stay neutral, whatever, I don't care. Hey, you know, physics, what are they? Dude, this guy is, like, almost dead. Those 2 power bars at the top. Not power bars, like the ones that you eat, like, before a workout, oh my god. Okay, so, like, something that's, I mean, I guess you could say cool. You could also argue that it's not. But, like, the whole, like, branching off, doing the hero mission, dark mission stuff, it leads to other levels. It's not the same levels all the way through the game, just different missions. Oh yeah, so Shadow has guns in this game. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. I mean, you could have seen it. God damn it, give me a ring, give me a ring. Oh my god. So I'm pretty sure the voice actor for the gun agent that was just talking to that general is the guy that is now the lead of the Book of Mormon, like the Broadway play. Quite the, you know, this, as many could argue, this was his, you know, his breakout role. Oh, look who it is, god damn it. So one of the only reasons this game has the feature where you can skip between cutscene or checkpoints is because of these missions where you have to kill all the black arms and shit, or collect disk drives like with Charmy, whatever. It's all just like missions and getting certain amounts of this and that. Wow, well, Prison Island certainly looks nothing like it did in Adventure 2. What's with the walk? Oh, that's a screenshot! Oh, Shadow remembers a good game. Oh, that's right. I'm in this shitty game. Damn it! Look, this armed soldier got 25 to life. Wow, look how cool Shadow is. Hey, the loading times in this game are fucking atrocious. At least in the PS2 version. I can't vouch for the GameCube or the Xbox version. I feel like the GameCube was probably better, kind of like with Sonic Heroes. But I don't have the GameCube version of Shadow the Hedgehog because I don't. Look at fucking Black Doom with his fucking jewelry. You know what? Shadow could go for a change of pace. Just gotta get not hit by the debris. There you go. I don't care if this is slower. This is what I want to do. Maybe Shadow's legs are tired. Maybe that's why he has a motorcycle sometimes. It has always bugged me how just huge the weapons are compared to Shadow's body. Like, look at this. Look at... Hold on, I'm gonna kill this guy. Look at this. Look at... It's as big as me. Oh, check this cutscene out. Look, Shadow's like, he's right here, and then he opens his eyes. Shadow androids! You know, all you had to do was get away from him, but you had to go for the backwards handspring, too. Oh, so it's explained in, I think, the Devil Doom boss fight if you wait like 9 minutes or some shit. That is not going to happen in this playthrough, so I'll just talk about it right now. So, in Adventure 2, we saw Shadow, he died, right? But actually, he didn't. Apparently, Eggman, like, sent a robot ship... Oh, it's Omega! Eggman sent, like, a robot ship or something to get him and capture him before he landed on Earth. Or maybe, like, right after he hit... something like that. Eggman had to do with the rescuing of Shadow, basically. Whoa, wait a second. Hold on. What... Okay, just look at how huge this thing in my hand is right now. That's like 4 times the size of me. It's kind of cool though. Oh, I can do this thing. Chaos Control. And I can skip the level. Goodbye, level. Guys, I gotta tell you, I really did not expect to make it this far in Shadow the Hedgehog. I thought I would just
be so unbearable and I would stop playing, but luckily I'm just doing the neutral missions, so it's not too terrible. Just gotta run from point A to point B. It's still very bad. I'm not saying it's not. But, you know, makes it a little more bearable. So I'm pretty sure at the end of the neutral arc, Shadow thinks he is an android. Well, in the cutscene before this, he basically just said, "Hey, I'm a fucking android or something." Hey, why when you hit a capsule do you like act like it's like you hit something bad? You like double back and you're like, "Oh shit, oh god." Why? It's a capsule. You want that shit. Oh fuck. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Holy shit. I need rings. Yes, I do. I need rings. How about you? I can't die here. If I die here, Shadow's over. That's just what's gonna happen. Well, guys, that's Shadow the Hedgehog. There are plenty more levels and cutscenes and storylines to follow, but that's where I'm gonna cut it. Actually, I'm gonna cut it right where Shadow basically fucking kills Eggman. That's what happens right here. He's got all the Chaos Emeralds now, and this is who I am! Goodbye, Doctor. He's dead. Sonic Rush. Ooh, baby, this game is good. Very, very fun handheld platformer released for the Nintendo DS. Good follow-up to the Advance series. Much better than Advance 3. I don't like it better than Advance 2, but I do like it quite a bit. Now you can play as Sonic and Blaze in this. Like most of these games, I'm only going to be covering just the Sonic portion. Spin dash. Now you can see the sprites have this... What the hell happened there? You can see the sprites have this interesting look to them, kind of 3D. So right here you can see Sonic has these neat little tricks he can do, fill up his boost meter. Oh, this actually bounces you higher and higher. And at these little parts you can see like they gave Sonic a little 3D model. Funny looking. I don't know if you could tell, but I am obsessed with the tricks that Sonic can do. They're just so much fun to pull off. I think there are a lot more opportunities in this game to do tricks versus Sonic Advance 2. Like right here, you can just keep doing tricks and just keep coming out of there, filling up your boost, which is kind of fun. The stop running animation is fucking gold. Oh, it does have an air dash. It's just no longer like double tapping on the D-pad. It's actually just the trick button on the ground. That's actually pretty cool. Fuck you, Egg Pawn! I like this game, but I never really liked the enemy sprites in this. They just don't look good to me. I'm not sure why. So yeah, Sonic may have his boost, but he also has the spin dash. They kept that in here too, which is kind of cool having both. Bosses in this game, I think they're pretty good. I mean, they're nothing too special, but they're fun to play. I've always liked playing the bosses. You know what? Sonic Rush is just a fantastic game. Watch Tails. He's just like, yes! 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 Like, shut up. Yeah, okay, so this game has a fantastic soundtrack. I'm very happy to say that I own the physical release of this game's soundtrack. One of my favorites. Super good. I can't remember the name of the composer off the top of my head, but he did some damn good work. Very sampley. He, in fact, Wrapped in Black, one of this game's more known tunes, he sampled a Malcolm X speech of all things in Too Black, Too Black, Too Strong. That's Malcolm X said those words. It's like, that's kind of really fucking strange, but you know what, I don't care. To do the tricks, you just want to press the B button, and to do the little... This is just the right shoulder button. I don't know, it might be the left one too. And for this song, the composer sampled a song called Louie Louie, and I can't remember who it's by off the top of my head. It is a good song though, and it has like a very similar beat to this, because that's what he sampled. Oh, I was wrong! Sonic does have a homing attack in this game. Shit, I don't think I ever knew that! Oh, that's fucking awesome! It's weird how he introduced himself as Dr. Eggman Nega. Like, if you met your alternate dimension you, it's not like they would know you. Like, they would just know themselves. Like, they wouldn't introduce themselves as, like, the other you. Like, they're their own main character in life. So right here, you're just out of reach to get out of the water and get a breath. So when you hit him, you bounce up and you actually get a breath. That's the only way you can do so. So there's no time limit on this boss, but there kind of is. So wow, well the homing attack sure comes in handy in this room. Or in these rooms, rather, where you're locked in with the enemies. It's fucking rad tad. Come here! God damn it, you fucking big hammer, stupid! Oh man, I like the game so much that I'm forgetting to like talk while I play it, because I'm just enjoying playing the game. Today I played Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Riders, so I'm just happy to have a good game to play. Oh my god. The more you get hit in bosses, like the more your rings... Like, the higher your rings will fly and more away from you, which is so fucking annoying. Because that's, like, if you get hit a certain amount of times, you're done for, because your rings will just disappear. Oh, shit. Like that. Don't have any rings now. I better not die. Well, you know what? I think that's actually enough for Sonic Rush. I know I said I love the game, and I truly do, but I don't want to keep this episode going super long, so I'll just cut it right here. Sonic Rush, great game. If you haven't played it, seriously check it out. Super, super fun, and on the go. Portable. Wow!